Hi everyone! In this video, I'll be going over the course syllabus for our class. At the top of the syllabus, you can find instructor and course information, my name, my email, my phone number, so you can have this for your reference. Please contact me if you have any questions. This part here explains what you will be learning in this class. So please take the time to read it carefully, and you can even pause the video right now and read. But basically in this class we're going to be doing lots of academic reading and writing skills. So doing this will help you improve your vocabulary. You'll also improve your grammar because we'll be fixing grammar errors. We'll be editing and revising. We're also going to be doing some research in this class in the second half of the semester, where you'll locate information. You'll locate articles online, check it for reliability, and use them correctly in a research assignment. So these are the things we're learning in this class. The student learning outcomes are your exams, or the things that you should be able to do by the end of the semester. The first is to write an essay, and the second is to write a summary. So don't worry if you don't know how to do this yet, because we'll be learning these things in the class, and by the end you will be able to do it. Okay, so how will this online class work? So Canvas is the website where you can get all the information about the class, and that's where you'll do all your work. You'll watch videos, you'll do homework, and new weekly lessons will be available on Canvas every Monday morning. On Zoom, we're going to meet twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 to 12:30, so you can talk to me, work with your classmates, and ask questions. The Zoom sessions are optional, but I highly recommend coming if you can. Here's the information about the Zoom sessions. This section here talks about what you need for this class. Make sure you buy this book. We're going to begin the book week 3. And also make sure you buy Enrique's Journey by Sonia Nazario. Buy the version that's adapted for young adults because it has easier English. And those are the page numbers we're going to be using. If you buy the other version, it might be confusing. You can buy the hardcover, like this one where it's hard, or you can buy like a paperback, or you can even use an ebook, electronic book. We will be taking notes in the book, but if you want to get the ebook, you can always take notes on a piece of paper. So it's your choice. Okay, you also need some other things like a computer. You need Wi-Fi. If you don't have those things, you can get it from the college for free. You can click here for information. You need a paper and pencil, and I recommend downloading these apps on your phone or tablet because we'll be using these applications: Zoom, Canvas, and Quizlet. Okay, so as I mentioned before, every Monday morning there'll be new lessons on Canvas, and the homework is going to be due every Wednesday and Saturday on Canvas. You can turn in late work, but please send me a message so I know, so I can check it. But try to keep the due dates as much as you can so you don't fall behind. And encourage me, and in general, I encourage you to talk to me about anything you're having problems with because I want to help you succeed. If you're new to Canvas, this is information about how to use Canvas, and we have workshops to teach you how to use Canvas and My Palomar. If you want to attend, please read this part over. I encourage you to use English as much as you can in the class because being multilingual is really powerful, and I want to help you achieve your goals. For your grades, 60% of your grade will be your writing assignments, and also 20% of your grade will be the midterm paragraph and your final summary and essay. So that's 80% of your grade is the writing and the exams. The other 20% are discussion posts, quizzes, and other assignments. So if you're very busy and you can't do all the homework, you can still pass the class. Just make sure you do the writing assignments and the midterm and final exams. And this is how your grade will be calculated. Please make sure that you do your own work, that you don't pay somebody to do it or you don't copy and paste from the internet. The goal is for you to learn how to write, so I don't expect it to be perfect, but I expect it to be your writing. So please have academic honesty and integrity. And if you need help, please let me know. If you're taking this class non-credit, you can convert it to ESL 105 credit if you want later in the future. So if you're interested in doing that, you can contact Lawrence Lawson, the academic coordinator. Please read over the teaching philosophy. This talks about what I believe about education, and here is an agreement that we'll be making together, and we can also change it or add more so that we have a positive learning experience. And we'll be working on this in Zoom in class. But if you can't come to Zoom, you can always email me or share your ideas on the discussion board. Okay, so I'm not going to read all of this in this video, but make sure you're reading it. Mondays and Wednesdays in the morning before our Zoom class, I'll have student hours. This is a time dedicated to you to get help. If this time is not convenient, you can schedule an appointment with me. We'll also have a class tutor, Melissa Griggs. She'll be doing Zoom group tutoring on Mondays and Wednesdays from 12:30 to 1:30 after our Zoom class, and it's the same Zoom link. Mondays, she'll do a book club where you'll read Enrique's Journey together, and then Wednesdays, you'll have time to work on anything else you want help with. But there's also other free tutoring too, and information about that is available on Canvas. If you have a disability, please contact me and the Disability Resource Center so you can get accommodations. We have lots of resources at the college for tutoring, financial assistance, food and housing, disability resources, health center, mental health, ESL support. So if you go to this last page on the syllabus, please read this over, and there's links with information. And it's also available in other languages, Spanish, Vietnamese, Farsi, and Chinese. And some of our students actually did this translation. So that's great. Let's see, what else? We'll read this over for a Canvas assignment, actually, but these are tips for how to be successful in this class, and these are the important dates. If you plan to drop the class, the last day to get your money back, to get a refund, is February 13th. I hope you can stay, but if you can't, that's the deadline. You can also drop by the 13th where there's no grade or notation. Later in the semester, if you realize that you cannot continue, you can get a W instead of a grade. And for credit students, this will be March 28th, and for non-credit students, it will be April 15th to drop and receive a W or withdrawal. Our last Zoom class meeting will be May 25th, and the last day to complete Canvas work is May 28th. This is the course calendar with due dates. Depending on what you need, we may change this, but this is in general how the assignments will go. Okay. like when we'll be doing the reading. We're going to start Enrique's journey on February 14th. Okay, please take the time to read this syllabus a little more carefully on your own, and then after you'll answer the quiz questions. And please let me know if you have any questions. Bye!